All right. Welcome to What's in the Actual Mental Health, where we don't have our shit together. Day 4022 and counting.
There's a lot of days involved here.
So many days.
I just feel like it's been one continuous day.
It's
still
just,
one.
yeah, it's just years. Years.
Day one that is equivalent to many, many years.
Yeah, it's starting to be like a prison sentence at this point of not having our shit together. Fucking Shawshank this bitch. Yes. I would like to be read. Have you seen that movie?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I was like, I don't know. Sometimes you're weird about shit. Did you know the book is only like 100 pages? Did you even know it was a book? Because you have that look on your face.
I mean, no, I didn't know it was a book, but I'm like, the look on my face is, oh, I'm fucking shocked you knew that. I was also thinking, did you read that when you were peeing in the bathroom?
Yeah,
You're
I was like,
done.
Done. Yeah. Do you know who wrote the Shawshank Redemption?
You did, I'm sure.
Stephen King.
Oh, okay. I might have known that. Or
No, you
heard
didn't.
it. I don't
The
know if I
fuck you
knew
did.
that.
Absolutely not.
But when you said it, I wasn't like, what? I was like, oh, yeah.
But yeah, I did read it in 45 seconds. So it's funny because I had ordered this book and got here yesterday. And I read it yesterday because it was really important that I read it very quickly and like understand it. And I come out to the to the kitchen, and my husband's in the kitchen. I'm like, okay, so I read the book and I highlighted some pages for you, and it's done. And he's like, I love that. I was like, yeah, I cliff noted it for you in about an hour. So that's where we are. Yeah. Before we do this, do you want me to give you my analysis of the book I did read that you haven't read yet? Let Them.
Okay. No one has the time like you do to
I
read.
don't have the time.
No, because it doesn't take you like
2 hours.
500. Yeah, let's just switch where you have two unbelievably crazy toddlers.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck that. I did not do that on purpose.
Yeah. Don't tell me I found the time. Yeah. My kid was up till almost 11 o'clock last night.
Plenty of time to read.
Screaming her head off.
Yeah, you can read during that.
And I was like, okay.
You're just like this. Like, yeah, I fucking hear you.
Jeez. I'm like, I need it. I need to move.
Well, I read Let Them, and I still hate it. So that's my review.
Could you give more?
No, because could she give more?
I mean, it was a lot of words on a page.
Yeah, and that's part of the problem. It should have been more.
Okay, your analysis sucks. Could you do it better?
Yeah. That's what he said. Probably. Here's the thing. It's not like the worst thing I've ever read. Close. But I think what really the only thing that holds it up to me that like makes it somewhat substantiable. Is that a word?
No.
It is now.
Substantiable.
Yeah. Put that in Webster, bitch.
Yeah, right next to learnt.
I mean, they put twerking in there, so I feel like they can put that. No, see?
Learnt.
That's gross.
Yeah.
This is why our kids are dumb.
Yeah.
Well, substantiable is now it too. So Webster, get in there. Is that she reached out. She has like several people in the book who are like actual, like people who've done things like psychologists or people who've done some research, like those kind of things. They're actually accredited. So I'll give her that. But really, there's, for me personally, as somebody who comes from a trauma background, the holes of like this idea for those kind of people, myself included, I don't like it. And, the very first like page or the very first chapter of like where this came from for her is that she was a very uppity white bitch with a lot of control issues. Okay, fucking same. And
I don't think you're an uppity, though.
No, probably not.
You're
just
definitely
white
a
as
white
fuck.
bitch.
Yeah. So it just basically came from her trying to overly control a situation in which her son and his classmates were getting rained on before their prom. And she was like losing her mind about the fact that they were going to be wet and they didn't have a reservation for a restaurant. That's where this came from, is that then her daughter was like, dude, chill the fuck out. Just let him be. And that's where this came from. So, do I think, yes, there are times where you should be less controlling and back the fuck off, myself included, 100%. And do I understand the premise of, like, chill out. You don't have to, like, crawl up everybody's ass. And also, not everybody's decisions or reactions need to be your reaction. I don't disagree. But I think that there is just a lot of inaccurate information for people who are very, have a lot of trauma in their background and in their history, of people that are codependent. I think this could be a dangerous book. There's not a huge discussion about boundaries. I think there was like a little bit, but not enough, in my opinion, for something this flip it to be like, oh, just let them treat you like shit. Okay. So didn't hate it, didn't love it, wouldn't recommend it. That's what I got. I would recommend The Shawshank. 100 pages, 20 minutes.
Okay, 20 minutes.
You got it. You got this.
Okay.
So that's what I got for you.
For that.
So maybe if you could read it at some fucking point. You're about to go on vacation.
Okay, I'm also going to be working on vacation. Like, we have a 4-hour layover in Chicago, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
You're like, I'm going to get all the things done.
All the things done. And then we have a 9-hour flight to Paris, or 8.5, and I absolutely will be working on some of it.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Well, you could work on this book.
Nope.
Let them.
When you let me.
No, that's not what the name of it is. That's part 2.
It's not back the fuck up.
That's what I'm going to write. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Off my nuts.
Yeah.
Part 1.
Part 1.
Part 1, get nuts.
Yeah. And like the first page is just like, get nuts.
Yeah, get nuts. Chapter 2. Tell people to get off said nuts.
Yeah.
Chapter 3.
Move the fuck on.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy. I cannot wait to win the Nobel Peace Prize for that book.
New York bestseller right there.
Yeah. Boom. Call me. Yeah.
Boom. That's fair.
Yeah. So that's what I got for you.
Well, this is going to be a smooth transition.
It never is. It's like waxing your butthole for the first time. Okay, that's what this will be.
Is... Nice.
You're welcome.
Love it.
Yeah.
Here.
All
right.
Would.
Well, with as much fun as this has been, we're going to talk about overthinkers today, which I guess I feel like you're overthinking this. So I feel like there's
read
the
fucking book,
no,
Dick. You haven't read it. You can't say shit.
Thinking it.
Not until you read it.
Here we go.
Motherfucker.
I read something that Samuel L. Jackson, he's the one that cusses a lot. Right?
Oh, I love him. Yeah. If he could read my obituary, that'd be great.
That's true.
Yeah.
I read something that they did the math where he's made X amount of money, and like in the scripts that he's been given like, these are the totally wrong numbers, but like, I don't know, something like 1 million words. And then out of those 1 million words, it was like 2,200 of them was like fucker or motherfucker. Yes. And then it equated to him getting paid basically like $1,100 every time he said fucker.
God, if I could make that happen.
I was like, oh damn. I literally was like, oh, Rebecca would be so rich.
I know. I would be loaded.
Oh
my God.
Yeah.
Great.
I know. When you said that, I was like, oh man, I have to bring this up.
Do you know he's a recovering crack addict?
I mean, not really. Yeah, actually, I didn't know. I didn't know about the crack, but I knew he was a recovering addict. I got really excited now.
Yeah, because you knew something.
I also get excited when people are recovering addicts.
Yeah.
And they're like in the spotlight.
Yeah.
I like that.
And he's done really well. Mm-hmm. And also says motherfucker a lot, so he's my favorite.
There's somebody else. Oh God, what is his name? Tony Stark.
Oh, yeah, Iron
What's
Man.
His name?
Robert Downey Jr.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, I hope you know it.
Yeah, he struggled a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor thing.
I know, and he's sober.
Do you know who was like a big proponent in his sobriety?
Oh, no.
Mel Gibson.
Really?
Yeah, Mel Gibson was like, you need to get your fucking shit together, sleep on my couch, and I'm going to help you get your fucking life together. And he did. He was like a huge player in that factor.
Wow.
Yeah, and then Hollywood was like, to Mel Gibson. He did go a little bonkers. But, I mean, I feel like Hollywood would make you go a little bonkers. So
yeah.
But yeah, he was a big part in why he got sober.
Like, everybody's like all about like, oh my God, Britney Spears is so crazy. I'm like, do you know?
Yeah, I'm like, you guys pimped her out at a very young age. And then fucking like made her take birth control and do all the things. Like, you fucking pushed a bitch over the edge.
Do you watch her Instagram?
I don't, but I do see the videos and I'm like, ooh. But you know, there are days where I'm 5 seconds. Like, I literally at this age 1000% understand the gas station with the umbrella and the shaving of the head. I'm like, yeah, I'm like one person fucking boop. And I'm like that with the hair. Because it's like, that makes sense to me. I mean, she was much younger when that happened, but I feel it coming, Brittany. I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. I just like sometimes like I watch her videos and I'm like,
yeah, I see the clips and it makes me kind of sad just because I'm like, oh God. And she's got kids and that's always hard to like know that like you're kind of a train wreck and you've got kids who also know that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I've seen clips. I've never actually like logged in to like get on her shit, but I've seen clips and it's hard to watch.
It is hard to watch.
Because you're like, and also you're just like, could she have one person in her life who's not a piece of shit who could like guide her? You know, because you shouldn't let her. Look how that's working out. Get her some therapy.
Okay.
Call me. Yeah. Waves is now accepting patients.
Okay. Just now that, yeah.
Right this moment.
With the amount of people that I have sent you, Just had to order. You had to order a whole new therapist.
Order. I'm like copy and paste from Amazon. Boop boop.
Yeah.
You,
Like,
yeah.
oh, you previous orders. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
need
I'm like, that one
again.
right there. That was nice. I like that.
Yeah. Fit really well.
Fuck, if only. God, Bezos, get your shit together.
Bezos. Get them therapists on Amazon.
Yeah, God, that'd be great.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah,
Okay. Let's make sure that I do this right because
Probably
I often fuck it up
all the time.
regularly.
But so do I.
Okay, it happened.
If you love an overthinker, you might want to listen to this. And if you are an overthinker, you might want to send this to your partner. Here are some things you need to know. Their neediness isn't simply neediness. It's fear. I promise you, no one is more tired of their overactive mind than they are. They live with it every single day, but they wish they could live without these dozens of hypotheticals invading their mind, but they can't. And it's sometimes difficult to see, but there is beauty in overthinking. Those who are the most afraid to hurt are also the ones who love the most.
You're
So if you
welcome.
love an overthinker, you should definitely appreciate that.
I guess.
Be there for them. Tell them that you're not going away. Reassure them. And believe me, it doesn't take a lot for them. It's the little things that mean the most to them. They're still learning to trust. They're still learning to let go of their fears because the one before you walked away
Fucked it up.
after love got a little hard. They're fighting every single day to win the biggest battle, the battle against their own mind. But trust me when I say this, no one, and I mean no one, will take better care of you than an overthinker.
True.
If you
That's very true.
Oh, damn.
That is very true.
I feel
Yeah.
deep in my soul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you start.
Copy and paste.
Okay.
Also that one. Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I would. Would I get rid of it though? Or is it like a superpower? I don't know. That's a hard one. I don't know. Because like I would be, I don't know. I just don't know what that would look like. So it's kind of hard to be like, would you rather two left arms or one? You know, like, well, motherfucker, I don't know. One arm's better than, none. But would I want to get rid of it? I don't know if I would want to get rid of it. Maybe if it could like tone down every now and then, like right before bed, that'd be fucking great. That's probably where I would be. If I could have like a little dial, that'd be nice. Like I don't need to get rid of it, but if I could be like boop, 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 I'd be all right with that. Yeah. Dee, 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 dee. Not like dee, dee, but dee, dee. Those are different. Those will get different views.
Those are different. Yeah. It's a different
It's
hashtag.
different kind of clickbait.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, would you get rid of it? I know. Puberty? See, it's hard.
Probably.
Really?
Yeah, because I think to an extent, though, everybody overthinks. Like everyone has something that they overthink or that they like, I don't obsess over or like,
Hyper focus on.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Like this.
This is hyper focus. Also a different type of motion.
Yeah.
That's different
not-
views.
Yeah, it's very different. We need to
We're crossing the lines.
blurring them. I probably would get over it. I would get over my overthinking. I'd probably get rid of it. I think because the people that don't overthink like we do are like just so blissful.
Are they?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that? My husband.
I was just gonna say, does Angelo overthink?
No, fuck,
Okay.
no. He'll like hyper focus, but that's more his ADD. That's just his ADD will like hyper focus him on like an activity or a task that he's like into or really interested in. I don't think he just is very like, this is what's going on and this is how you get there and then it's done. And it's probably why like the second he lays his head down, he's like, and I just stare at him aggressively. I'm like, what the fuck would that be like?
I'm like that.
27 melatonin.
I take 5 milligrams of melatonin and I sleep for like 11 hours.
I don't even take melatonin. I'm just kidding because that doesn't work. I have to take like the over-the-counter crack. Not crack. Fentanyl? Yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay. There's no. All right. Anyway.
Walmart brand fentanyl. Because then I sleep.
Walgreens because we're on a budget.
Yeah, Walgreens is like, ooh, we'll just do the fucking po people version. Yeah, but you got to get behind the counter to get that one.
Po people.
Po people. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Here's why I think sometimes, like, if there was a zombie apocalypse, you're going to want the overthinkers. Like, I'm your girl. Because I have already thought of what a zombie apocalypse will look like, who's invited, who we have to eat, who will die immediately and can't be in the group. Mom, because she'll invite everybody. She'll let everybody in. I've already warned her. Like, you let one person in, I have to kill you immediately. Sorry, Deborah. This is your cross to bear. Want to be friendly. Zombie apocalypse. Dead. You get to come because you're a fucking nurse.
Thanks.
So you're in. So that's that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, in those kind of situations, you want an overthinker. Yeah. You're going to live.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I was just watching this documentary, because, I love a documentary like I love a book. And it was about a poop cruise. Have you seen this on Netflix?
No, Rebecca.
It's great. It's so funny because I was telling the story to my husband and he's like, these people start losing their fucking minds like 48 hours in to this situation. And I'm like, this is exactly why I would already have a plan in mind. Like, I would have snacks in our room. Like, I would already know exactly what was going to happen if that fucking shit went down because I'm an overthinker. So we would definitely survive and live because I've already thought it through. So that's why I don't think I would turn it off.
Yeah, okay, I hear you. But like zombie apocalypse aside,
Yeah.
It's annoying. I will tell you though, I did.
It's exhausting.
I did wake up to a text message from you this morning that was like, I'm just gonna get in here and read this.
And I'd already been up for like 2 hours when I sent that.
Yeah, and that doesn't shock me. You're like, I should wait until 6:38 to send. I'm not going to be there right at 10. I have a networking thing that goes till 10. So I'll be like 15 minutes late, just so you know I'm not dead.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I'm like, that's the kind of fucking friend that I need because I just assume, especially you.
Yeah.
If you're not here 10 minutes early.
Right. I'm for sure
you're
dead.
Like dead. Yeah. Remember
no
when when you were like in the office and like you drove Angelo's car and I was like, where the fuck is Rebecca's car? And I text you like, are you okay? Are you coming? Are we still doing this?
And I'm
you
like,
were like,
I'm right fucking behind you.
Yeah. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. You're like, I for sure thought you were dead. And it's funny because everybody does that. Like if I'm late or even like right on time, everyone assumes like I've died because I'm always early, very early. But yeah, it's because I'm overthinking it. And I'm like, okay, but it's also funny because if you ask me how long it will take to get anywhere, I will probably know to the second how long anything in town will take me. And I'm usually always on fucking point to being early. Not on time, but early. Maybe on time, but most of the time early because I'm overthinking it. But I also, will keep you alive. Because when I'm at Walmart, I'm like even the movie theater, I will count the rows to the exit. And I will know exactly, like on the airplane, I'll know how many rows to the exits. So you're welcome, because I'm the type of person in those kind of situations. You're like, that bitch knows where she's going. I should follow her because she knows that there are 7 rows to the exit.
Does she know how to do the manual labor to get out?
Fuck no. I'm going to stand there and be like, who can open this fucking thing? Which is also, let me just fucking tell you, which is also why it pisses me off when I get on the plane and they let like old people sit in that emergency section. I'm like, the fuck? Yeah. Do you know how heavy that I've watched the video because I overthink. I saw how heavy that door is and I'm like, abso-fucking-lutely not. I'll sit in that row with my husband.
Same.
Because he will get to the door and then I can go behind him.
Yep.
But I always judge the fuck out of the people in those little sections and I look at them with judgment. Like, I know you're not going to open that fucking door and I'm going to step on your dead body to get someone else to open it for me.
Yeah.
And everyone else
pick
here.
you up and move you out of the way.
Or just kick you out of the way.
Either one of our husbands could get it done.
Yeah, easy. And so I'm always like, we can sit here. Also because he's tall. That's a nice section for them because they're tall.
Yep.
So that also pisses me off when the short people take those seats. And I'm like, hey, dick, with your little fucking legs.
Have you seen this man?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, do you think this would like to sit there? Dick?
Yeah.
Yeah. So fucking move over is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also do think though that overthinking does make me very tired. Yeah, very, very tired. Because I probably wake up like ping and it's already like
yeah.
And I don't know if it ever goes off, to be honest with you. I don't know. I doubt it. Because I'm sure I'm checking lists while I'm asleep.
That's called adrenal fatigue.
That's why I'm fucking exhausted.
I know. You're like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I'm like, do you turn your fucking shit off? And you're like, no.
No, I don't know where that button is.
Yeah. You are like, okay, in this instance, you're like my mom and you're like, my fucking phone isn't working. And it's so weird that I can't figure this out. And I'm like, when's the last time you turned it off? And she's like, how do you do that? I'm like,
You're all, yeah.
That's you. I'm like, have you turned your shit off? And you're like, nah, where's the power button?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think I have one of those buttons.
That's what I mean. That's my point.
Look, if you want to stay alive, you're
Don't
welcome.
ever turn your
Don't turn your
button
shit off. Yeah.
Don't ever reboot it.
No.
Don't ever. No. So
No.
then in that case, don't you just like short circuit? Don't you just like run yourself into the ground?
Well, when I'm dead, we can ask that question.
Okay.
I haven't so far.
You're going to die from manual labor.
Oh, for sure. That'll be the first thing. That or wild animals that I think I should pet.
Okay.
Not buffalo. Not that fucking stupid. But like a koala. If a koala ate me, I wouldn't be surprised. Because I definitely think, I mean, I played Snow White at Disney. I definitely think I am in real life. So I'll be like, oh, this woodland creature would love to hang out with me. As it like mauls my face. Yeah, and then Samuel L. Jackson can read that obituary.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Bitch
he'll make
thought.
a lot of money. He'll make a lot of money.
He'll make so much money. He'll be like, this fucking bitch thought she could hang out. And the koala ass fucked her right in the face. And now she's dead.
Ass fucked her.
Yeah.
So what do you tell people in therapy that struggle with overthinking?
Good luck.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Now we will accept your copay.
Yeah. And just tap right there.
Tap, tap.
Yeah. No, it depends.
Yes.
It depends. I think sometimes it depends on like, is it a guy or a girl, right? Man or woman? Because I do think that's different sometimes. Because
Okay, let's do both scenarios.
Okay, so I think when it's men, typically, genetically even, it's just like your job in your genetic world, right, is to protect and provide. So I will have that conversation with men of like, where does that feel like you're not able to turn off those thoughts? Is it because you're in a job that's not providing enough for your family, so you're feeling like inadequate? Mm-hmm. Is it that you feel like you're not strong enough or you're emasculated in your relationship, whatever that may look like? Mm-hmm. And so does that cause you to constantly live in this world of like, I'm not man enough to do X, Y, and Z? Because again, that's genetics. Like we're talking like back to cave times.
Right. Yeah. It's just like
this is what you're supposed to do. Right. And which is why I think right now, especially where we are in the world, we are really fucking running men into the ground because we are saying like, oh, they're too aggressive and granted, like, I'm not saying every man is, ideal and perfect. And neither is any woman. Like it's every, species of their own here. But I do think when you chastise someone for genetically what they are already predisposed to be, which is a hunter and a gatherer, you fuck them. And that causes that to be a really hard space for somebody to say, I can just turn that off and just go to bed and feel good about that. Mm-hmm. Like if you are a man who is in a relationship with a woman who wants to lead and not follow you, that is going to cause you to not be able to turn that off because it's going against the grain of who you are, right? And then on the flip side for women, where is this like, genetically, right? I'm supposed to be this nurturer and this giver, but where is that boundary of giving? Because I think that's where
that's a good yeah
because there's a real thin line of like giving versus like enabling sometimes.
Yeah,
giving without saying like there's only so much fucking time in the day and I'm only one fucking human. And typically I've seen women a lot of times assuming that we are the only ones that can do it and we're the only ones that can do it right. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So it's like I have to do the laundry and feed the kids and do this and this and this because if anybody else helps me, it won't be exactly the way I do it and therefore it will be wrong. Yeah, it won't be the way you do it. You're not wrong about that, but it's one less fucking thing and it doesn't matter. Right? It doesn't matter how the dishes are loaded. And so I think that's kind of where you have to like find like what is it, and that's just in heterosexual relationships, right? That can also be very different when we're talking about LGBTQ plus and how that relationship can be very different and how that also shapes the way they're in relationships and they think. But just giving you my
right
heterosexual view of that, I think that's where it kind of has to be of like, where do you start to recognize, are you leaning into something that's not authentic to who you are? And are you doing things that you need help with that you're not willing to ask for? And so in those areas, are there things you can offload? Are there areas of your life you can make easier? I think it's even sometimes like this idea of like, I have to do all the things. And it's like, no, there are people who can help you do those things. Like I'm not changing the oil in my fucking car. I'm happily going to take that to Jiffy Lube, So it's like those little tiny things though, that can drastically change even 20 minutes of your life, right? Mm-hmm. And then thinking about, okay, I got to do this, this, and this, and this. And it's like, where can you outsource that and find that release so that you're not constantly worrying? I think for people who've had a lot of trauma, the overthinking comes from like an area of needing to protect themselves and others. Because I think that's why for me, both the trauma aspect and the law enforcement aspect for me is why I'm always like, okay,
hypervigilant.
Yep, where are we? How do we get out? Do I notice now more than ever that has lessened when I'm with my husband? I'm much more like, oh, maybe we'll die, maybe we won't, because I'm 100% sure he'll take care of it. But when I'm by myself, I'm like, okay, there's 17 seats and I get the fuck out of here and I got 3 shopping carts and that lady to get the fuck across, whatever it looks like. So that's my answer.
Interesting. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, thank you. See you guys later. Deuces, bitches.
Yeah, well, this has been really fun for us.
Real enjoyable. Turn that off now.
So, at what point would you say...
Right now.
Perfect. Like, for the overthinkers,
yeah.
Where do you think that there's like a healthy amount of like thinking through like decisions? So rather than like acting like, oh, I like this idea, boom, and just like running with it, whatever that may be, or a relationship or a business decision or something, right? So acting very impulsively versus like overthinking to the point where you're overcomplicating it and you just have like task paralysis and you can't like move forward. Like, where do you think is like the happy medium there? Or where?
I think the minute it's affecting your life in a negative way, whether it's because you're being impulsive so you didn't think it through and now you've spent $6,000 you didn't have, or you haven't moved off the couch in 6 weeks and taken a shower. I think in either of those directions, when it becomes an unhealthy version of you, is where you got to find in the middle, right? And so it's like, where can I sit with this, think it through, but not drag it out for so long that I literally cause myself to not move at all, or also go so far that I end up making a mistake and doing things that are inappropriate. It's like, where is this middle ground? And I think sometimes for overthinkers, you really have to have a human in your life who balances that. You have to have somebody that you can, at least one person that you can say, hey, here's what I'm thinking. And then they can say, yeah, that's a great idea. Or, oof, you might want to put a little bit more into this, right? Because I think I have a tendency to be very impulsive in my thoughts where I'm just like, I'm going to do this and it's going to be great. And then people in my life are like, oh, bitch, hold on. fuck you. When? Where? Like, no, the fuck you're not. And so I think, yeah, when you're an overthinker, you got to kind of balance. And again, right, this is looking for your tribe, right? Finding the people in your life who love you enough to say, that's a great idea, but maybe hold the fuck on, because you're getting a little crazy. Or, hey, I've noticed that you haven't moved in 3 weeks. Can we talk about this? But I think anytime it just gets into these unhealthy areas, whichever direction that may be, you got to kind of catch it in the middle here where you're like, I feel good about this. I put some thought into it, but it's not crippling me. And I think that's kind of where that middle is.
That's good. Yeah. Okay, let me give you an example, because I have a lot of people in my life that struggle with this particular thing. And I have asked all of them separately, like, what is it like that you're doing? Like, why are you stuck there? So say that I'm like, hey, this is super generic, but like, we need a bookshelf for this room. So can you just like get a 5-shelf bookshelf? And then fucking like 3 days have gone by, right? And they're like, okay, well, I picked this one out and I really like this because it's here. But then I was thinking, like, what if we do it like this? And like, what if it goes here? But then like, what if that falls apart? And then I was looking at this one and you're like, could you just make a decision?
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's like, more neurodivergent also struggle.
Right. That's kind of where I'm going with that is like, because like, where do you kind of personally think maybe like, okay, I'm overthinking, or do I have some type of neurodivergence like OCD, or am I autistic, or am I like ADHD and I can't fucking focus enough? Or am I so high anxiety that I'm worried I'm going to make the wrong decision?
Or all of the above.
Or you're scrambled.
Yeah.
You just got it all.
Yeah. You carry the whole umbrella.
So like are there coping mechanisms that you have like read about or like helped patients like implement, or something where it's like, okay, so I have a specific employee and he and I've worked together for years, and I'm like, okay, you can think about it, whatever, but get it done by this day, or
Right.
whatever you gotta do, make the choice. Deadline is here.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like,
Yeah.
because otherwise it's like, well, what about this? And did you think about this?
Right.
And did you go over here? And I'm like, just make the fucking choice.
Yeah.
Like if it's something like, just buy the fucking bookshelf.